Hello, girls, guys, or otherwise. This is Rich with your Tarot Talk Tuesday. Today, we are talking about the King of Cups. Before I go any further, let me go ahead and give a shout out and a thank you to our patrons on Patreon. Thank you, Linda and Sophia. If you would like to become a patron on Patreon, you can hit up the link down below. The money that comes in from the patrons goes towards creating this church here on YouTube, this Christo-Pagan church. And if you would like to support me as an individual, you can hit up the eBay link down below. That money goes directly to me, helps keep the lights on, helps keep me and the household going. If you do not have the finances to be able to support this channel or support this endeavor, that's just fine. You can hit up the or hit the subscribe link right here. If you've done that, make sure you hit the bell button so you get notified whenever new videos come out. If you've done all of that, hit the like or dislike button. Doesn't matter to me. It all appeases the algorithmic gods of YouTube. All hail the algorithmic gods of YouTube. Leave a comment, and if it is safe for you to do so, share on your social media platforms. With all that being said, let's go ahead and bring up the King of Cups, and in our grandest of traditions, the Pictorial Key of the Tarot by A.E. Waite that you can find on sacredtext.org, I believe it is, right? I believe it's sacredtext.org. Give me one second. I do this every single time. Sacredtext.com. So, he writes, he holds a short scepter in his left hand and a great cup in his right. His throne is set upon the sea. On one side, a ship riding, and on the other, a dolphin is leaping. The implicit is that the sign of the cup naturally refers to water, which appears in all the court cards. Divinatory meanings: fair man, man of business, law, or divinity, responsible, disposed to oblige the querent. Also equity, art, and science, including those who possess science, law, and art. Creative intelligence. Reversed, dishonest, double-dealing man, roguery. That's a different type of word. Exaction, injustice, vice, scandal, pillage, considerable loss. Not entirely agreeing with A.E. Waite there. However, some of the meanings I do kind of jive with. The King of Cups, first off, is a mastery of the realm of cups, the realm of water. So you have creativity and the unconscious included in this mastery. If you have this in a reading that comes up and it is representing you, then it may mean that you have gained control of your feelings and can accept them without allowing them to get the better of you. You don't let things get to you and steer clear of the drama instead of choosing an emotionally balanced and calm approach. This card reminds us that we need to remain emotionally mature when faced with negative energy from others. The king is a level-headed and individual and is in control of his emotions. This card is calling you to be in control of those things. Stay true to your emotions and your feelings, and do not allow others to steer you off course. Being a ruler of the suit of cups and the element of water, the unconscious, the emotional aspect and whatnot, he is in control of all of those things. He's in control of the creativity aspect. He's in control of the emotional aspect. He can weigh those in his mind and find that balance that is much needed. If it is pointing towards an individual in your life. This may be a masculine or fatherly type of energy. And as it is a cups card, uh, they bring their emotional self to the forefront. This card offers wise advice when it comes to feelings, emotions, creativity, and relationships. Um, Now, whenever we are dealing with this in a reading, uh, like I said, this can either mean it's you as an individual and how you are personifying the elements of this card, the balanced nature of the King of Cups. If it is pointing towards an individual or somebody else in your life within a reading, then look at individuals around you that have this type of emotional balance, that are just a stoic individual that has control over their emotions and creativity and whatnot. So those are some things to keep in mind whenever this comes in the upright in a reading. Whenever it's reversed, this may indicate that you are focusing your attentions on your innermost feelings. You are discovering the emotions stored in your subconscious mind and how these emotions are affecting you. You may be more prone to emotional upset and drama. Others may trigger you or push your buttons hard. You may feel moody, depressed, anxious, and unpredictable. Um, you may be beating yourself up over the small things that have gone wrong. Some things to pay attention to is your emotional balance and finding that calm, finding the place of calm and compassion within your life. So, in other words, if this is coming up, this is kind of the disarray aspect. This is saying that you are not embodying the qualities of the King of Cups in, whenever it's coming up in reverse. Uh, Look for those emotional upsets, those emotional imbalances within your life. Are you going off the handle at somebody? Um, are you quick to anger? Are you quick um, to being upset or depressed or whatnot? Now, if depression is a factor in your life, as it is mine, um, you know, be aware that there are times that we need to seek medical attention through either a therapist or psychiatrist, psychologist, what have you. So do keep that in mind and judge accordingly. This does also represent, if coming in the reverse, that you may be repressing emotions and withdrawing from the outside world in fear of what may happen when you confront your feelings head on. I've talked before about sitting in the uncomfortableness and sitting in um, the just sitting in that space of just being uncomfortable for a minute, a second, what have you. Sit in that as long as you can and just feel the feelings that are there. I've talked about doing this in the past, and I will talk about doing this in the future as well, until this is a commonplace in our lives, especially in my life, sitting in that uncomfortableness as much as the comfortableness of life. Sitting with those feelings and examining why you're feeling the way you do about the things that you do. This, if it is in reversed and pointing towards another individual, can be someone who is vindictive and has a talent for bringing um, or for being able to punish others through emotional manipulation. So if these are like individuals in your life that play on your emotions, basically. I think we all have those in our lives. This individual leaves you feeling uncertain about yourself, as if you are the problem and not them. So do take care if this is coming in reversed in your reading. Practice self-care, practice, you know, self-awareness of individuals that are in your life that may be fitting this fitting this idea or this concept of somebody who is manipulating you, and act accordingly. We are witchy individuals, many of us who are on this, our subscribers here. Many of us are witchy individuals. We don't have to, for one, put up with others treating us in a way that is not dignified for our life. If they are not the best individual for us and we need to speak up, one way to do that is, for one, to confront them head on. And, there are other methods that you can utilize within your witchy practice that can also help pave that way just a little bit easier for you. So, that's all that I have for the King of Cups for this week. Join me on Thursday for the Table Talk Thursdays. And let me go ahead and, while I am on camera, take out my Table Topics cube. Where is it? It's in this drawer. But join me on Thursday whenever we take a topic out of our Table Topics cube and see what this week's topic is on that. But until next time, thank you for watching, and until next time, may you have love, hugs, and ladybugs. Bye-bye.